Okay, this what it is. Morning warming. I woke up this morning wanting to address some issues. This is done in the not so sexy and glamorous style, which is 1 minute clock set on repeat for 12 minutes, 1 minute per movement, and my even minutes are what I'm working on. My odd minutes are going to be me skipping rope. Right? I like skipping rope. It gets me warm the fastest. Right? I like to warm up before, or get at least get the blood going for any type of stretching. And that's what this is all about. As far as my issues, um, extremely tight in my hips and glute area, and that's what this movement is coming up to address. A cross leg squat, which is, you just cross your leg and try to squat down. That's the tight hip. Thank God, you see, I could barely get any depth, even though it's my first. But you see, on the left leg, I could go a lot deeper than I can on the right. Um, thing I'm specifically noticing is placement of my knee when I'm bending. See, that right knee is still like kind of pointing up, where my left knee, I could, I'm perpendicular, almost perpendicular to the ground, or parallel with the floor. Let's say parallel, not perpendicular. All right. So 1 minute's a long time. Um, Now I'm back to my skip roping. But these are good opportunities for me to, like, start my day on a good foot. I get my blood circulating. You've been laying down for about 6 to 8 hours. Joints are creaky and everything. You just knock all that out. And your mind might be awake. But if you get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, and shower and run out the door, your body's not awake yet. You know, your body's awake when it can feel as though it can move uninhibited. And once you get a good sweat going, decent. We're not killing anything. You just getting the body warm. Now this other move that I'm working on, it, it's more of a movement practice. Most of our exercises are done in what's called a sagittal plane. Sagittal plane is either front or back, right? Well, we rarely move side to side in our training, and this is an opportunity for me to work a complex movement. Um, this helps you with body awareness and everything, because you take some coordination to shift that weight from side to side. And also, the weight that I'm using is light, like a 10-pound kettlebell, which in some Russian circles don't even exist, need to exist as a kettlebell. But this is movement practice for me. I want to get better at it, and eventually I can move on to heavier weight. It's like allow my ego to take a back seat, because I want to jump in with the 35 or 40, and probably would have hurt myself. Yeah. And these skipping rope sessions, I'm playing around with it. Some days I skip better than others. This is something I've always wanted to get really good at. I admire all the boxers. Most notably Mike Tyson. I think he has the illest skipping rope style I've ever seen. Um, and I want to get close to that. Not not in a mimicry type of thing, but just so as far as proficiency, I want to be good like that. You know, I'm in no rush to get good. I'm just playing around with it, having fun with it. Look at that. Look at that. It's terrible. It's, I attribute that tightness actually is basically directly attributed to carrying a wallet in my back pocket. My right back pocket was a home for my wallet, and as I got receipts and crap in there, that volume of that wallet increased, and it affected my range of motion. It, it killed some of my flexibility and maybe some muscle damage from sitting on that wallet for years. For years, I've always owned a wallet. You know, once I realized, um, with some osteopaths who talk about, you know, all the limitations that most of us get through sitting is directly attributed to sitting, and also for men sitting on that goddamn wallet. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't sit on our wallets. It's like, so I went from that to a money clip. So I carry it. I rarely carry it in my back pocket. It's mostly in a cargo pocket or my front pocket. But I still have the limitation that I need to work on. I never really addressed it. So this is my opportunity to. All right, back to the transverse clean. Now, I'm getting better. If you notice in my first attempt at that, you could see where the energy leaks out. What I'm trying to do is make a smooth swing from right to left. There should be some hang time up at the top where the bell is starting to change direction, and it should be a smooth transition all the way through to the other side. Um, where I was leaking energy at is the transition from left foot to right foot, or right foot to left foot. Whichever one. Uh, my timing wasn't good. I was still waking up, but I'm getting a lot better. Sometimes I'm even anticipating the turn, so I'm starting to raise my heel way before the bell hits its zenith in the swing. All right. Trying to have some fun with this thing here. And from what I've learned, skip roping is all about rhythm, and each one of us uh, has a rhythm, a count that we feel comfortable at. Um, and once I notice when I trip up on the rope is when I fall out of rhythm. So it's trying to maintain that rhythm. Sometimes it's fatigue that pulls us out of the rhythm, and just sometimes it's just noise. Your mind wanders, or you get self-conscious, or you want to try something that you never tried before, or you want to combine a different skip in there, and your timing is just off, and you trip over the rope. That's what I'm noticing with me as far as how I'm progressing. Yeah, so I've been losing my balance. It's like my balance been on point the first time I tried this cross-legged squat, but the last two rounds I did this, my balance is off. Maybe due to fatigue a little bit, which is an added benefit. Now I could learn to balance myself in a with minor fatigue. That's a good side effect to training. Be able to hold on one leg. But this is definitely a staple. This cross-legged squat thing is going to be a staple because I really want to address that hip. You know, among other things. This is not the only thing I'm gonna start doing, but for right now, it has um, direct and indirect benefits because some of the limiting factor for me to get deeper into the squat is knee stability and also ankle ankle flexion which no surprise for me that I'm tight in my ankles or on one ankle above the other, so it's no surprise there. So coming up on my last round. Yeah, that looks so much more smoother. So it's amazing what a little sweat can do. Get your body warm and it starts to move properly. Yeah, a good way to start your day. Wake yourself up. Go out into the world already alert. You know, there's always benefits to that, opposed to just running out into the world half asleep, at least physically half asleep. So that's it.